Further indication of the energy and enthusiasm that's so evident in their play. Referee's going to bring it in 13 metres from the sideline. That's the new ruling since Congress in County Down. No more throws along the sideline. That's not to say the ball won't end up as a result of this back over there. Declan Prendergast once more. Smart clearance. Cleverly taken down here by Diarmuid McMahon. He's a very, very strong competitor at centre-half back. Bogler's clearance inside towards Clancy. Won once again by Michael Welch. The brick from Stradbally. Falling, but got it forward as far as John Milan. Loses it to Pat Donlan. What a hero he's been. Donal O'Donovan now. Racing forward. Fresh legs. Inside towards Fergal Lynch. Falling, stumbling, losing. Knocked away once again there by Liam Lawler. Up as far as Owen Kelly. Big one in towards Dan Shannon, and it goes over the bar. First of the second half for Owen Kelly. It's his fifth in all, and the teams are level. Waterford 17 points, Clare 1 goal and 14.
That's a huge score, Gerv, from inside his own half, straight over the black spot.
Clare contemplating another change, and they're going to bring David Barrett in just a matter of moments. Clare, who's got championship experience right now. There's a concern about one of the Waterford players in there. I think it may be it's Waterford's Stephen Malumphey who's back there, I think, in a bit of difficulty. David Barrett's on anyway, and Fergal Lynch is the one who's going to make way. So David Barrett coming in for his fourth ever championship appearance. Malumphey's okay, he's in at full forward, as you can see. Been marked by Cian Dillon. Dan Shannon has gone to top of the left. He's been marked by Pat Vaughan, playing a more of a withdrawn role. On the other flank you've got John Milan, score of 3 points so far. Dan hasn't scored. Back down once again it comes from Nicky O'Connell, but it's Waterford to benefit, and Shane O'Sullivan has a go, and he's put it wide. A wasted opportunity. The cohesion between the midfielders and the front players, in particular the inside forward line, hasn't been as good as you would expect, not as smooth anyway. 10 wides apiece so far. So in the 58th minute, which means we're just over 12 to go. There won't be extra time because it's a Munster semi-final should they end level. But Waterford will want to win it here. Seamus Prendergast trying to give his team the lead, and he's put it over the bar. A first for Seamus Prendergast, a third for the family, and Waterford are in front by 18 points to 1 goal and 14.
Yeah, great score, and Stephen Malumphey, great diagonal ball there, just into space. You were making that point earlier about the midfielders. That's the type of ball they should be playing in, because the likes of John Milan and Prendergast look to have the beating of their men now.
Well, Clare not finished just yet. They may have dropped into arrears, but they will play with heart and determination, I'm certain, as that's knocked forward by Shane O'Sullivan, and back showing resolution and class is Cian Dillon, cleverly picking out Diarmuid McMahon, driving a good 70, 80 metres. Big one down the field. Collected here by David Barrett. Barrett raiding, and Barrett scoring. Another one for Clare, and there is simply no separating them at Semple Stadium, where it's 18 points to 1 goal and 15.
Yeah, that's another quality score, and the match has had a load of them. Brilliant catch. Our player just come onto the field for the first time in championship to grab a ball like that and stick it over the bar. Fantastic.
Once again it's Clare's Diarmuid McMahon. Little hand pass to Jonathan Clancy. Hooked well. Back there was Richie Foley. Line ball to Clare. Waterford are thinking about another change. They'll be bringing on Shane Welch very, very shortly. And the man who's going to go off is Dan Shanahan. Wasn't Dan's day.
Yeah, he got a couple of balls, but very well marshalled by Cian Dillon, and But it's Dermot McMahon to me that's doing most of the damage, you know, against Waterford. He's clearing ball after ball. He's having an outstanding second half, and Kevin Moran's going to have to get much tighter on him.
Well, McMahon is a name you associate with centre-half back play in Clare. His cousin Shawnee, the man who manned that position in those championship-winning years. Line ball to Clare. Line ball to Waterford, I should say. So Ken McGrath, one of those interested faces looking on, wondering maybe will he get a chance this afternoon.
Yeah, well, my understanding, Jerry, is that Ken has a very serious knee injury, that, you know, his career maybe, you know, is practically over, that he's in serious trouble with it.
Well, that's very, very sad to hear. Dermot McMahon trying to get the ball out under intense pressure, mishitting it out towards Milan, who struggles to get it up, and it's won back again here by Conor Cooney. Up into the air, should favour one of the attacking players from Waterford. This time it is Declan Prendergast. He is superb in the second half, absolutely superb. He's got a third, and Waterford get another score. Waterford are ahead. It's 19 points to 18 at this stage. So there are, just to confirm, there are now about 9 minutes still to play, and it is 19 points for Waterford, 115 for Clare. Waterford leading. Tony Brown, lovely balance, good control. Not the greatest of clearances. Line ball to Clare. It's still anybody's game, even though the tide looks like it's turning in Waterford's direction.
Yeah, they have the breeze, but Clare have come back a couple of times now, you know, when Waterford have looked like they're going to maybe pull away, but Declan Prendergast in the second half just given an unbelievable performance. The 3 points from play for a wing back, it doesn't happen very often, and particularly in one half.
It'll be Pat Donlan who will hit this. Just about did enough to get it on as far as Conor Cooney. Much better, but again Tony Brown gets under it, strikes it from the ground. Richie Foley prods it forward, needs a support player. Again, it's Declan Prendergast. Oh, it works forward towards his brother Seamus. Seamus is going for a score himself, and Seamus has missed the chance. And a couple of the inside forwards looked at him and have to say, why didn't you give it into us? From the puck out, Clare's Jonathan Clancy tries to advance, tries to go by Noel Connors, having quite a tie and quite a tussle. Out comes the fullback Liam Lawler, helped here by Tony Brown. Brown goes down, fouled, free out to Waterford, no doubt about it this time. Worth having a look at this again, Michael.
Yeah, definitely. Cormac O'Donovan ploughed into Tony Brown. What a second half Tony Brown is having. Well, maybe it took him a little while to get up to the pace of the game in the first half, but he's been brilliant in the second half, showing his experience, playing his position well. He's not been dragged all over the field, he's just staying in the right half-back position and picking up loads of breaking ball.
That's just it. No matter what he does, the ball just seems to reach him. Its positioning is simply brilliant.
Exactly. Good players make it look like that, you know. They look like the ball always just comes to them, but he's reading it very, very well, and first touch so good all the time.
Well, now there is concern about Tony at this stage, and you can see the physio out there, Peter Kirwan, his manager.
I'd say he'll be fine, he's just getting a little breather.
Free to Waterford as a result of all of that. Tony Brown's okay. Owen Kelly takes the free. Big one in, he's got 5 players to aim at inside. Seamus Prendergast is one of them. Comes back here, Shane Welch, who's come in as a sub. Well blocked down. In the end, it's Brendan Bugler. 7 minutes to play. It's 19 points to 115. And another wide, and another wasted opportunity.
Well, that's very indisciplined play. You know, you can coach all you want, but players have to know, you know, those positions. You just keep the ball in play, get it inside into your full forward line, and you know, those wides they could come back to haunt them. You know, if Clare got up the field, they get a goal maybe.
Well, 12 wides for Waterford. And I've got news for you, Michael. It looks like Ken McGrath's going to come in the next couple of minutes. And that would be very pleasant to see, in spite of all the portents of doom, etc., etc. And he's in the match, and he's on for Kevin Moran. And he's wearing a green helmet. Another one of those who had to adjust to wearing a helmet this year.
Yeah, fantastic career he's had with Waterford, one of the all-time greats, and great to see him. There's only 5 minutes to go, but I think that switch was vital, though. I've just mentioned Dermot